Greetings. This is Doc Ock coming to you live in a special edition, not of the Black, well, this is a special edition of the Black Facts. However, tonight we are featuring something just a little bit different. We are featuring tonight some of African love fragrances. And tonight, in particular, what we are featuring are some of these timely scents. These are the ancient resin incense from the East, brought to you to help rid you of the beast, at least. What are we talking about? We're talking about fumigating your home with these ancient resin incense that are bound to leave your home not only smelling good, but also help to keep down any kind of viral, bacterial contamination, anything like that as well. Matter of fact, what does it say on the back of one of the containers? This is one of the This is from the, sorry about that. This is from a container of Ethiopian frankincense. It says here, in medicine, it plenty mentions it for treating tumors, ulcers, vomiting, dysentery, fevers, bronchitis, and laryngitis. Now, we're not doctors, so we're not prescribing any of these things. We're just saying what they've been used for in the past. And the Arabian frankincense, basically the same exact thing. We use it also at different times of the year, especially this time of the year, for helping to rid our homes of helping to open up our sinuses. It will definitely will help open up your sinus cavities and give you what's the word for it? Make it easier for you to breathe. Open up, good for the sinus cavities, helping to open up your breathing passageways, because it has a menthol quality to it. Now, what you see here is some powdered rice ash. No, this does not come from anybody's dead bodies. It is powdered rice ash. It comes from rice. So the only dead bodies here are the bodies of some rice. Okay? And we just put that in there. And this rice ash is good for allowing us to be able to use our resin incense in a very efficient and effective manner. So you saw us pour some in there from the bag, and we just take it here. It's very clean ash. There's no debris or anything in it, no sticks, no stones, no human bones. And now what we're going to do is we're going to open up a pack of the of charcoals here. These are self-igniting charcoals. They come in packs of 10. These are the small ones, the best for this size dish. You want to use the smaller ones. Don't use the large ones. They'd be too large for the dish. Okay. And we're going to take some of these here, and we're going to light one, and we're going to set it right here in the center of this charcoal safe burner. That's what we call this. We call this a charcoal safe burner. And you will see we do not need any lighter fluid or anything like that. We just ignite the corner of it over here, and you can see it there sparking away. Okay, sparking away. And then we're going to just set it down here. We made a depression in the powdered rice ash, made a little depression in there to put the charcoal into it. We're going to let it sit there for a few minutes, and when it's ready, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bury it a ½ inch under the powdered ash. Actually, that's a little bit deeper than what I wanted, but it'll work. It'll still work fine. So we're going to bury it, and then we're going to place some of the resin on top. Now, there's two kinds we're featuring tonight. The one is the Ethiopian frankincense, which you see here. And you'll notice it's got some, what you might call debris in it. You would look at it and say, oh, that's debris. Okay, because it's wood mixed in with the resins. But that so-called debris is totally infused with the gum resin from the frankincense tree. They came all the way here from the cliffs of Ethiopia. Okay, that's where you find that at. And then over here, we have some Arabian frankincense. I differentiate between the two because I use the two for different purposes. With the Arabian, actually, I use it to get rid of a bad toothache in 10 minutes or less. I just take some of this here and I can chew it. And it's a gum resin. And so it's going to gum up on me. Okay. It's going to turn into gum. I'm not going to use this really big, huge one here tonight. I'll put some of these smaller pieces in there though. Okay. And it becomes a gum, just like chewing gum. And then if you had a bad toothache, you want to clean it out, and you put some myrrh in there. I have a little frankincense and myrrh over here somewhere. This one here, I believe. Nope, not that one. Must have been another one over here. I had some frankincense, Arabian frankincense and myrrh. Got a little bit of frankincense and myrrh in this package over here. The myrrh is a really dark resin. Looks very different than the frankincense. And I put that after I clean the cavity out, and I use the what do you call it? I can see the clove oil to disinfect and as a pain reliever. If that doesn't work, I can use more than one dose of that. Then I take some of the myrrh and stick it in the cavity, chew up a little frankincense on the other side of my mouth, stick it down the cavity, pain relief within 10 minutes or less, no side effects. Okay, now that's what I do. I'm not recommending that anybody else do that because I am not a doctor. I'm just telling you how I doctor on myself. And that is totally allowed. I can doctor on myself. If you decide to do that, that's on you. Keep that in mind. I never told you to do that. All right. So I'm going to show you here so you can see what that looks like. You see, that just turned into a piece of gum, just like chewing gum. It is gummed right up there. You can see it there. It's just a little piece of gum. You can smash it in between your fingers, roll it around. I wouldn't put it back in my mouth now, but I will put it on top of this charcoal here. Now, like I said, I'm waiting for the charcoal to become fully lit. How do I know when it's fully lit? When it's fully lit, if I cover it some here, let me see. That's my 5-minute mark there. Should be able to see it turn red. Let's see if I pull it out of here, what I can find out. So I can show it to you. This is just for the purposes of seeing it for yourself. You don't have to do this every time. I can feel the heat, but I can't see it turn red yet. Yeah, I can't see it's not turning red yet. So I'll let it stay for a little bit longer. Okay, now we do have other types of resin incense. You can order this online. Just go to my, go to your PayPal account, put in my email address. That's KKHEMET at gmail.com. And then go ahead and you can send us the proper amount. Right now, shipping is free on any order $35 or more. $35, that'll get you a pack of the charcoals. That'll get you 2 packs of the resins. That will also get you a holder like this and the powdered ash. We're selling it as a complete kit. And that's how you do it. So do not send it to me as a payment for a purchase. Just send it as a money transfer from one person to the next. That way, neither one of us will have to pay the percentage. Otherwise, there's a percentage that gets taken out. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Let's see if it's about ready. Should be about ready. I'm going to go ahead and cover it over. I'm not going to cover it real lightly this time. Okay, because it still looked like it could have gone for a little while longer. But for the purposes of the demonstration, it should work out okay. I'm just going to put it like that. And now what I'm doing here is I'm covering it over with the powdered ash. covering over top of the incense, or the charcoal rather, covering over the top of it. And then I'm just going to put a small piece, the one I was chewing in my mouth, I'm going to put that right over the center of the area where the charcoal was. Now, what's going to happen here is after a while, we will see a slight whiff of smoke possibly come from this. If not, we will smell the aroma. So you're using this just like you use a, what do you call those things? Room diffuser. You know how you have those diffusers and you put the that stuff that smells like the Vicks Vapor Rub in it, and it puts that menthol fragrance all through your house and helps to open up your sinuses when your sinuses shut down. Frankincense works the very same way. The difference is that we have it in a number of different ways you can forms. So we have the benzoin, we have the ancient sage, we have the Ethiopian frankincense, which is the best one I like for burning. This one we're using today is the Arabian. We have the Arabian frankincense. We also have the benzoin Siam. We've also got copal. I call that the Mexican frankincense because it does come from south of the border. And then we've got Arabian frankincense and myrrh. So there are a number of different types of resins or herbs that you can use in this manner. Let me see what's going on here. Oh boy, I don't think that charcoal lit very well. I'm not smelling anything yet. Let me try something else here. Let's see what happens if I get down a little closer. Put it in there a little bit closer here. Well, I'm showing you the process. I think that charcoal, that pack had been up. Wait a minute. I did see something there. That charcoal had been out for a while with the pack open in the back of my car. So, no, but it's working all right because I can see it over here. Oh yeah, it's starting to bubble, boil, and how do they say it? Bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble. But you see, you still don't see any smoke here, but I can tell that it is melting because I can see it bubbling up over here on the side. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's bubbling up on this side over here a little bit. I can see it starting to bubble up. So using the resin incense, the key thing here is to use the resin incense with the powdered ash and with the charcoal safe burner. When you use it in this charcoal safe burner, even though this charcoal is hot now, I feel no heat on the sides. Why? Because of the type of the burner and the shape of the burner, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we're using the powdered ash. If you put that charcoal directly on a piece of metal, it's going to go out within a very short amount of time. It will not burn completely. But by doing it this way, that charcoal that usually would burn for about 1 hour will burn for about 2 to 3 hours or more. It'll burn for a very long time, and the whole charcoal will be finished when it's done. I could forget about this and come back 3 hours later and go ahead and put some more resin on there, and it'll continue. It'll still be good. That charcoal will still be working. All right, so that's it for our tutorial on Ethiopian frankincense or resin incense. That's all for our tutorial today, and we just wanted to go ahead and post this up. Get this up on the internet because I had some friends of mine, they were asking me about incense. We do also sell the no burn incense in the stick form that you're more familiar with as well. Those are $5 a pack. If you make a $35 purchase at 7 packs, we'll ship it to you for free. Very simple. Okay? And that'll have you set. You'll be good to go for quite some time to any kind of show, even though technically right now we can't go to any shows because of, you know what, I won't even say CV-19. By the way, make sure if you're seeing this on the YouTube, make sure to subscribe below. And if you're seeing this on Facebook, make sure to go ahead and click the like button, click the share button, and also make sure to go ahead and join either one of our groups. We have Health is the Wealth, Surviving COVID CV-19 while Black, And last but not least, the Center of Pan-African Culture. So we're all over the internet, always looking for Black facts. And in this case, you can also go to our website, which is noburnincense.com. 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 If you didn't catch all that, just look below because we'll put it in the notes so you know where to go so we can help to float your boat. Peace out now. We'll be back in just a little while with noon and 9 o'clock. We'll be back.